Signs you have an attractive personality. Have you ever wondered if your personality is attractive to other people? Maybe you've been sitting with a group of your friends and you're admiring each of them for their individuality and characteristics that you love about them, wondering if there are any characteristics that other people love about you. It's not all about looks. You could be the prettiest person in the world, but unfortunately, without a good personality, there is not much else to offer. Looks fade, but character builds. Well, fear no more, for we have found 15 signs that show you that you have an attractive personality. Success. It has been said that when you have a lot of positive attributes, you tend to be more successful in different areas of your life. This can be anything from your career goals or having successful friendships and relationships with your family members. Those who are more positive don't have much room for negativity and resentment, which means each relationship you have is more than likely to have a strong and respectful foundation. Equal. You are always more attractive to people when you treat everybody around you fairly and equally. We've all been taught the golden rule whilst growing up: treat others as you would like to be treated. It really is that simple. Regardless of people's gender, age, beliefs or origins, if we treat each individual person with the same amount of respect and kindness we would like to be treated with, then there is little to no room for bad energy and bad vibes. Manners. Now, we're all raised to understand the difference between yes and no and right and wrong, but sometimes, somewhere between the terrible twos and the stroppy teenager phase of our lives, some people seem to forget the power of a please and thank you. You are like a magnet to people when you have and show manners to everybody around you, almost like a beam of light that all moths are attracted to. Communication. It sounds very mundane and simple, but if you are good with communicating with people, then you come across as more attractive to them. There is nothing worse than feeling like you're trying to get blood out of a stone whilst trying to converse with somebody, but for those who find talking and communicating with other people easy, they also put the other people at ease. Funny. When you have the ability to make people around you laugh, you have the ability to lift up their mood and make them feel better without even trying. Laughter is a glorious thing and is more than often contagious. Have you ever walked past somebody and heard them laugh and then noticed that you're smiling to yourself or even having a little chuckle, even if you don't know the joke? Confidence. When you have a level of confidence in yourself, it radiates from you and everyone around you can feel it too. You will have this glow about you that no type of skincare can compare. People who are confident in themselves don't look for validation from other people, and this is something other people are happy to know. It can be exhausting to constantly hold somebody up if they're always surrounded by self-doubt. Kindness. In a world where you can be anything, always choose to be kind. You never know what somebody else is going through behind closed doors, so being kind to them could be the difference between a good day and a bad day. When you have the ability to treat people with kindness, it shows how mature and happy your heart is, which is really attractive to others around you. Your aura is almost healing, and being in your presence makes people feel at home. This also ties into the idea that if you treat people in a way that you would like to be treated, then you're basically telling the universe, hey, I would like kindness surrounding me, and it will listen. Open. People who are open to new opportunities and adventures are more fun to be around. The more fun you are to be around, then people will associate you with happiness and fun times, which makes you more attractive in their eyes. Sometimes people can be too concerned about how other people view them that they minimise their personality and become introverted. Embracing life as it comes in waves and accepting that not everything will happen the way that you want it to is such a good quality to have. Honest. Honesty is always the best policy. Even when you think you are protecting somebody's feelings by lying to them, people would rather be hurt by the truth than protected by a lie. When you are open and honest with people, it will show them that you have the level of respect for them. So much respect that you wouldn't lie to them, which surprisingly is exactly what people want. Straightforward. Quite a lot of people like people who are straightforward and don't beat around the bush. When you have the ability to stand in front of a person and say, this is what I expect from you, this is what you can expect from me, is this something we are okay with? It saves a lot of time and effort from both parties. Humble. Being able to hold your hands up and admit when you're wrong is a pretty big deal to a lot of people. Nobody wants to argue with somebody who resembles a brick wall. You could stand there and explain the colour black is indeed the colour black, and they would argue that it's blue. Being humble enough to understand your strengths and weaknesses makes it easier for you to apologise when needed and accept an apology when owed. Caring. There are a lot of hurtful and mean people in this world, and paired with all the different scenarios that happen on a daily basis, sometimes it can appear so bleak and miserable. When you go out of your way to care about other people, make sure they're feeling okay within themselves, and spread that little bit of happiness, it can make such a difference. Doing the little things that you know will make somebody smile comes naturally to you, and it also makes you feel good too. Thoughtful. Sometimes it can be so easy to react out of emotion without a second thought, and how what you have to say could make somebody else feel. Being thoughtful about other people's thoughts and feelings is a great personality trait to have because it makes you more open-minded about different perspectives and opinions. A thoughtful person is also an empathetic person, and empathy radiates warmth and comfort to other people, almost as if you have a sign above your head that reads "free hugs," and when people really need it, they will gravitate towards you. Good listener. Sometimes when you have a problem and you need someone to talk to, the person you go to for advice could become more concerned with getting their advice across that they don't actively listen to what you're saying. When you talk to somebody and you listen to what they have to say, asking a follow-up question or giving them direct eye contact will show them that they have your undivided attention and you are completely invested in what they have to say. This is an incredible quality to have as it makes people feel comforted and understood when they are with you. Original. A lot of people get caught up in today's society and not wanting to cause a riff at all, almost to the point that they're afraid to form their own opinion on a subject or situation. Having the ability to be confidently and stand your own ground and back up your own beliefs and thoughts is a very attractive and sexy trait. Be yourself unapologetically, and if people don't like it, then that's their loss. As long as you don't go out of your way to hurt somebody else, living your life for you and the way you want to is the best thing. Whether you have one of these personality traits or all 15 of them, there will be a line of guides dying to know you. The more attractive your personality is, the easier it is for people to get to know you and fall for the person you are and not just what you look like. If you feel like you can incorporate these traits into your personality without losing sight of yourself, then why not give it a try? See if you can attract more people than you usually do. You'd be surprised how easily people will gravitate towards you when parts of your personality are positive and attractive. Over the next couple of days, why not ask your friends and family which, if any, of these personality traits do you think you have? You can always jazz up your look to feel more confident and appear more attractive, but if we're being honest, having an attractive personality is so much better. If there are any other traits that you think make somebody more attractive, then why not let us know in the comments below.